The clothes continue. The morning light enters the small room slowly, quietly, as if it does not want to disturb the silence. The air is cool, carrying the soft smell of soap and clean water. A single mother sits on a low stool near a plastic tub. She is 8 months pregnant. Her belly is heavy now, full and round, carrying a life that moves gently inside her. She pauses for a moment, placing one hand on her stomach. She breathes in slowly. She breathes out even slower. This moment is not rushed. Nothing in her life is rushed anymore. In front of her is a small pile of baby clothes, tiny shirts, soft socks, little cloth diapers. Each piece is folded carefully, as if already loved before being worn. She touches one small shirt and smiles softly. Her eyes lower, filled with quiet thoughts. These clothes are not expensive, they are simple, but to her, they are priceless. She lifts one piece and holds it close. She imagines the baby wearing it. She imagines tiny hands, tiny feet, small breaths against her chest. Her heart tightens, not with fear, but with responsibility. She is alone. There is no husband in the room, no partner to help her lift the bucket, no one to say, "Let me do it." But she is not weak. She has learned how to be strong in silence. She pours water into the tub slowly, carefully, so it does not splash. The sound of water filling the tub is steady and calming. It reminds her of life moving forward no matter what. She adds soap, rubbing it between her hands until it creates soft foam. The smell of clean soap fills the air. It smells like beginnings. It smells like hope. As she begins to wash the clothes, her movements are gentle. She presses the fabric between her hands, slowly, patiently. Her back aches slightly. Her feet feel tired, but she does not complain. Every wash is done with care. Every rinse is done with intention. She thinks about the months that have passed, about the moment she found out she was pregnant, about the fear that followed, about the nights she cried quietly so no one could hear. She remembers the questions people asked, some spoken, some unspoken, questions filled with judgment, questions filled with doubt. But none of those questions matter now. What matters is this child. She rubs another tiny shirt gently. Her fingers slow down as she imagines teaching her child how to walk, how to speak, how to be kind in a world that is not always kind. She whispers softly, almost without sound, words only she and the baby can hear, promises she is already making. I will protect you. I will love you. I will not give up. The baby moves inside her, a small kick, a reminder of life. She smiles again, this time with tears in her eyes. She pauses and rests her hands on her belly. Her breathing becomes deep and steady. This life inside her depends on her, and she is ready. She continues washing, one piece after another, rinsing them carefully in clean water, making sure no soap remains, making sure everything is safe. She knows these small details matter. As she hangs the clothes to dry, she stretches slowly. Her body feels heavy, but her heart feels light. The clothes sway slightly in the air. Small shadows move across the wall. She looks at them and feels something she has not felt in a long time: peace. Not because life is easy, not because problems are gone, but because she knows why she is strong. She sits down again, resting. Her hands rest on her knees. Her breathing slows. She thinks about the future, about sleepless nights, about feeding the baby, about working, surviving, continuing. She knows it will be hard, but she also knows this: she has already survived harder days. She remembers days when she felt invisible, days when she felt abandoned, days when she felt like giving up. Yet here she is, 8 months pregnant, preparing clothes for a baby she already loves more than herself. The clothes continue to dry slowly, moving gently with the air. The single mother watches them for a long time, as if time itself has paused. Her eyes follow every small movement, every soft sway. and with each breath, her thoughts go deeper. She slowly stands up, supporting her lower back with one hand. Her body feels heavier than before, but she has learned how to move carefully, how to listen to her body. Every step now is taken with awareness. She walks toward a small shelf in the corner of the room. On it lies a folded blanket, old but clean. She touches it gently, remembering where it came from. It was given by a neighbor who said very little, but whose eyes spoke kindness. She folds the blanket again, smoothing out every wrinkle. She imagines wrapping her baby in it for the first time. That thought makes her smile in a way that is both soft and strong. She sits down slowly, her breathing steady. The room is quiet, but her mind is full. She thinks about the nights that are coming, the cries, the exhaustion, the moments when she will feel overwhelmed. She knows there will be days when she feels alone again, days when money is short, days when sleep feels impossible. But she also knows there will be moments of joy that no one can take away. The first smile, the first laugh, the first time the baby holds her finger. She places her hand on her belly again. This time she speaks clearly, softly, but with certainty. "I may not have everything," she whispers, "but you will always have me." The baby moves gently, as if responding. Her heart fills with warmth. She remembers her own childhood, the moments when she wished someone would understand her, the moments when she needed comfort but did not receive it. She promises herself that her child will never feel unseen, never feel unloved, never feel alone. She stands again and slowly gathers the dried clothes. One by one, she folds them with care. Each fold is precise, almost ceremonial. Each piece placed neatly in a small bag prepared just for the baby. As she works, her mind drifts to the day of birth, the hospital, the pain, the fear, the strength she knows she will need. She does not deny the fear, she accepts it, because courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward anyway. She finishes folding the clothes and places the bag beside her bed. She sits down on the edge of the mattress, letting out a slow breath. The room feels different now, calmer, prepared. She looks around and realizes that although the space is small, it is filled with purpose. Every object has meaning, every corner holds effort. She lies down slowly, turning onto her side. Her body aches, but her heart is steady. Her thoughts slow down as her breathing deepens. She listens to her heartbeat. She listens to the quiet rhythm of life inside her. In this moment, she is not thinking about the past. She is not worried about judgment. She is focused only on the future she is building. She closes her eyes and lets sleep approach gently. Not a deep sleep, but a resting state where hope feels close. Before drifting off, she thinks one final thought. "I am ready. Ready to be tired, ready to be tested, ready to love without limits." Outside, the day moves on. Inside, a mother prepares for a new life. And in the quiet of that small room, strength is born long before the child is. As the hours pass, the room grows quieter. The light outside slowly changes, moving from bright to soft, from warm to gentle. The single mother wakes from her rest and sits up slowly. Her body feels stiff, but her mind feels clear. She places her feet on the floor and takes a deep breath. Another day is passing, and with it, another step closer to meeting her child. She moves toward the small window and looks outside. Life continues beyond these walls. People walk. Voices rise and fade. The world does not stop. But inside her, something important is happening. She turns back toward the bed and looks at the folded baby clothes again. She reaches out and touches them lightly, as if touching a promise. She begins to prepare a simple meal for herself. Nothing fancy, just enough to give her strength. She eats slowly, listening to her body, listening to the baby inside her. With every bite, she thinks about nourishment. Not just food, but emotional nourishment. Love, safety, stability. She knows she cannot give her child luxury, but she can give warmth. She can give honesty. She can give effort. And sometimes, effort is the greatest gift of all. After eating, she cleans quietly. Her movements are slower now. She rests when she needs to. She does not force herself the way she once did. Pregnancy has taught her patience. It has taught her to respect limits. She remembers the early months, the sickness, the fear, the loneliness. There were days she could barely get out of bed, days she questioned everything, days she wondered if she was strong enough. But those days passed, and now, here she stands, 8 months pregnant, still moving forward. She sits down again, placing both hands on her belly. She closes her eyes and focuses on her breathing. Inhale, exhale. She talks softly, not loudly, but clearly. "You are safe," she whispers. "You are wanted." She imagines holding her baby for the first time, the warmth of that small body, the sound of the first cry. She knows that cry will change her life forever. She knows that from that moment on, nothing will be just about her anymore, and she accepts that fully. She thinks about the meaning of motherhood, not the romantic version people talk about, but the real one, the one that requires sacrifice, the one that demands strength even when no one is watching, the one that continues even when gratitude is silent. She understands now that being a mother means choosing love again and again, even on the hardest days. She stands up slowly and prepares the small corner where the baby will sleep. The space is modest, but it is clean. It is intentional. She places the folded blanket gently. She adjusts it until it feels right. She steps back and looks at it. Her eyes soften. This is where a new life will begin. She sits down and rests again, feeling the baby shift. Her body responds naturally, instinctively. She smiles without realizing it. As night approaches, she prepares herself mentally for rest. She changes into comfortable clothes, she washes her face, she ties her hair back. These small routines help her feel grounded. She lies down carefully, supporting her belly. Her breathing deepens. The room grows darker. The sounds outside fade. She places one hand on her heart and one on her belly. She reflects on everything she has endured, the judgments, the silence, the nights of doubt. She realizes that pain did not break her, it shaped her. She realizes that loneliness did not defeat her, it taught her self-reliance. She realizes that fear did not stop her, it taught her courage. Tears quietly form in her eyes, but they are not tears of sadness, they are tears of release. She allows herself to cry softly, without shame. She knows crying does not mean weakness, it means honesty. She breathes through it until calm returns. As she lies there, she thinks about the future again, the child growing, the years ahead. She imagines teaching her child kindness, teaching patience, teaching resilience. She promises herself that her child will learn empathy, even if the world is harsh. She promises that home will be a place of safety. Eventually, sleep comes again, gentle and light. Time passes. Another day begins. She wakes early, feeling tired but steady. Her body feels heavier now. The baby is growing. She moves through her routine slowly, drinking water, stretching carefully. She knows she must take care of herself to take care of her child. She sits down again and rests, feeling the baby move. Each movement reminds her that she is not alone. She speaks again, softly. "We are in this together." She spends the day preparing mentally, emotionally. She thinks about hospital arrangements, transportation, what little she needs to carry. She goes through these plans carefully, one step at a time. She does not let anxiety take control. She chooses calm. She chooses trust. As the day continues, she cleans again, slowly organizing what little she has. She creates order where she can. Order gives her peace. She pauses often, listening to her body, honoring its needs. As evening comes, she feels more tired than usual. She knows her body is working hard. She lies down again, breathing deeply. She feels a wave of emotion rise. Not fear, not sadness,